Oh ho, and welcome to day number 6 on TryHackMe. This is Advent of Cyber. We are talking about a blue type of room called Sandboxes. So we are going to do some investigation, I guess. And it says if I can't find a nice malware to use, I'm not going. So we are going to learn about analysis of malware behavior using sandbox tools, explore how YARA rules to detect malicious patterns, learn about different kind of various malware evasion techniques, and implement an evasion technique to YARA rule detection. Now, just scrolling down, just see what we have, because it's gonna be something now. Okay, so we have the blue guy. We need to find 2 flags. That's the thing we need to do. We can always just complete the first question here down below, because we can go ahead and check out the Flare VM arsenal of tools if this is what we want to do. Now, what is the flag displayed in the pop-up window after the EDR detects the malware? Alright. What is the flag found in the malstring text document after running Floss.exe and opening it in a file editor? So, there are 2 questions we need to answer. So it's pretty good just to, sometimes read the questions and then get back to them whenever we are done. So let's see. We are talking about detecting sandboxes. Do they have a practical also here? Because the other days they divided up into practicals and stuff, but it seems like they don't. We are on a Windows machine one more time, so detecting sandboxes. So a sandbox is an isolated environment where malicious code is executing without affecting anything outside the system. Often multiple tools are installed to monitor, record, and analyze the code's behavior. Great. So Mayor Malware knows that, that before this malware executes, it needs to check if it is running on a sandbox environment. If it is, then it should not continue with its malicious activity. Okay. To do so, he has settled on one technique, which checks if the directory C program files is present in querying the registry path, that one. The value can be confirmed by visiting the registry path within the registry editor shown below. So we're going to take the, I think we can, to open, okay, so we're gonna type rec edit, just like that. Open that particular one, and then we can use the directory often, blah blah blah, and navigate to the what is it said, like HKLM. So HKLM is a local machine. Then we're gonna go to software. We're gonna go to Microsoft. We're gonna go to Windows now. It's all the way down, just like that. And then we're going to current version. Boom, there we go. And now we can see the program files directory is, let's just make it a bit larger. This one right there. C:program files. So we have that. So far, so good. This directory is often absent on sandboxes or on other virtualized environments, which could indicate that the malware is running on a sandbox. Here's what it looks like in C programming language. So in the C programming language, and if you don't know C, all this might be a bit like, what are you talking about? TryHackMe, is this an easy room? Or is it like, should I learn this? Well, basically no. But if you want to read it, you can see that void, it's basically a function with no return value, and you're creating 2 constant variables, a array of chars, so it can be 512 chars in it. And you do some printing to the screen. Then you create an integer value with some sort of command being run. So that is the return value of the system function. Then you, from that, ask a conditional. Well, if it returned 0, which is very normal in C programming, when, well, there's nothing returned, then things went good. Else, something bad happened. Then we have an int main, which is a necessity in C programming. And then we have a flag, which is redacted, and registry check. This is the first one, so don't worry, you have to understand don't have to understand everything in the code. All you need now is to know this function designed to check the system registry for specified directory path, program files directory, the path presence of absence help the malware determine whether it's running in a typical or virtualized environment like a sandbox. So, can YARA do it? Mayor Malware knows that McSkitty is a big fan of YARA rules. YARA is a tool used to identify and classify malware based on patterns in its code. By writing custom rules, analysts can define specific characteristics to look for, such as particular strings, file headers, or behaviors, and YARA will scan files or processes to find matches, making it invaluable for detecting malicious code. Mayor Malware does not think such a simple tool can detect his malware, but just to be sure, he has to test it out himself. To do this, he wrote a small script that executes YARA detection rule every time a new event is added to the system monitor log. This particular YARA rule detects any command that tries to access the registry. So let's have a look at the rule right here. This is how the YARA syntax is. So rule and some sandbox detected, name I guess, and then some metadata, versions, data, auth, description. And down here below, we will see the string command in some way, and some conditional, I don't know, YARA rules, but I'm basically just saying what it says, right? Let's understand the content. So in the string section, we have defined variables that includes the value to look for in the CMD. So this is what they look for. In the condition section, we define when the rule will match the scanned file, in this case, if any of the specified strings are present. So that's really just a true condition, you could say, I guess. For his testing, Mayor Malware has set up a one function script that runs the YARA rule and logs a true positive in tools, YARA matches. Open a PowerShell window and navigate to tools. So let's go ahead and open as administrator. They didn't say that, but I'm going to take it that they will have it in administrator. Let's zoom a bit. How can I zoom here? No. I had better success zooming in this at some point. Let's go to properties and fonts and then increase this to 18. Now that we increase that to 18, we can all see what's going on, right? I hope so. I hope so at least. Go to tools, so C tools, and inside of tools we do have, I can write ls, that's true, I can write dir. Anyways, into YARA rules, so let's go to YARA and tab it out. Not L, just dir. And then you can see there are some, let me just clear this. And then we have some files right there, so. Okay, so use the following commands to start up EDR. Okay, so I want us to start up EDR. So let's go one back. I was just checking, and we have this jingle bells. Okay, jingle bells, just like that. And no new events found. We did get some errors in some weird way. Not really sure what that is all about, in all honesty. But we did get this, and we did also get this. So let's... Okay, so now that actually comes to this. So let's say, now we run the malware. So by navigating to... do we do that? What is this picture again? Do they want us to run the malware in this window? Or... because it would run in continuously, so we need to open a new... I was just making sure that we had that. So let's go to cd colon tools malware, and then we're gonna run... we just double click. Okay, so let's just forget that and go to do what they exactly tell us to do. So C colon, and then tools right there, and let's go to, where was it again? Malware, and the double click Merry Christmas. So I suspect something should happen now. We double clicked it. And oh, yeah. So we did get the first flag. Let's type it in. So TryHackMe. Do we really have to type this? Okay, so it's easy. Glitch was here. Oh, it's easy enough to. It shouldn't be the worst. It's okay. You know, I'm gonna close this down. Thank you. Let's go back. Okay, so now that is done, note the pop-up doesn't show up. Hover the PowerShell item when it's so adding more evasion techniques. So it seems like YARA can detect the evasion that Mayor Malware has added. No worries, because we can make our malware even stealthier by introducing obfuscation. So we can obfuscate some things. So we see that there is a way to encode stuff here at base 64, which is what they want to look at. So we should definitely go and check out CyberChef. And by doing that, we can copy paste this base 64 with all in between the quotations. So put that in and say from base 64. And we also have to decode it in remove null bytes. So let's just say remove null bytes. Boom. So it's this command right here is the one that we are obfuscating by encoding it. So it's harder for the program to detect. So beware Floss. So while obfuscation is helpful, we also need to know that there are some tools available that extract obfuscated strings from malware binaries. One tool is Floss, a powerful tool developed to mandate that function similarity as Linux strings tool, but it's optimized for malware analysis, making it ideal for revealing any concealed details. Let's try it out. So open PowerShell window. I'm going to do that. There we go. And not maximize, please. There we go. And then run the following command. So I'm going to try the copy paste one more time. It did not go well. Is the copy paste? It's not there. Oh, no, please. Can I please copy paste this? There we go. And run this Floss command on the Christmas out file to mel strings. So it's analyzing now, extracting static strings, analyzing program. It's a great tool, by the way. It can extract different kind of suspicious strings, you know, and then we're gonna get that, you know, and it kind of explains what it means there. So once the command is done, open mel strings, and we can then press Control F for searching for the string Major Malware, into the flag, and the answer question number 2. So that's really it, you know. So it's going to take its time to finish. While this is running, let's just see what we still need to do. Other things we still need to go through the tutorial, but the answer we're going to get is probably the last one. So we definitely don't need to continue, but I'm going to do all the things in the video, of course. So it is extracting everything into tools. So we definitely go ahead and open up a window right there, go back to tools, and you know, soon enough it's going to be done, like now. And then we can go ahead and open up the one called mel strings, as they said. And then we can see all the strings that it extracted. You know, the typical things you also see when you run the strings command in Linux. Let's go ahead and just type like TryHackMe, press enter, and we've got to get the flag called the hidden queue. Now, the key takeaways for this is that you can find things in binary files, Let's paste it in, and essentially we're done. But you know, I'm gonna continue to show the last things of the room here, and then I'm gonna end the video. So using YARA rules on Sysmon logs. These YARA rules are becoming a pain to Mayor Malware's backside. If you want this malware to be undetectable, he needs to research YARA rules that can be used to stop him. So the YARA rule 1, look for events that are process created. There are many entries in the Sysmon log to make it easier to find the event we're looking for. We will apply a custom filter using X event record ID that we can see the log YARA matches.txt located in SQL.tools. Open PowerShell window and enter the following command. So one more time, we can just, I can just use that PowerShell window, but we're gonna execute this command right there. So copy paste that and put it in, and now the copy pasting is beginning not to work anymore. So get content tools, and then YARA matches. So we're gonna get the content from that, and then we have it. That is the output of that. Okay, so note down the event record ID value. So the event ID record value is the one right there. So it's gonna be 12,000, 1279, and I don't have any. Let's open up Notepad just for the sake of it. And at the top of that, we're gonna write down this value. So now we saved it and call it event, not revent, but event record ID value, like this. And now what we're going to do is open the Windows Event Viewer. So let's go, we have it somewhere there. And it's opening, I guess. Okay. And by clicking the logo on the taskbar, left hand side navigate, blah 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 blah. Navigate to applications. Okay, so the application. Sorry, one more. By clicking the logo on the taskbar, what logo? Oh yeah. So I mean this one right here, I guess. So applications and services, and then Microsoft, Windows, and Sysmon. Sysmon. Oh please. Sysmon. There we go, and then operational. It's a bit. Yeah. Continue by navigating to filter current log. Filter current log, there we go. You should see a window like this, and exactly what we see. So navigate to, say what? I do that. So what should I do with that? Nothing. Okay, so okay. Navigate to XML and check the window. Oh, okay. Edit query manually. So edit query manually. Yes. Click yes to confirm. Replace the record ID value from before. So the event. Well, I don't have that. Replace the event record value. Did they what? Okay. I'm gonna try. Replace the event record ID value with the one you recorded before. Apply the filter by clicking OK. Just basically I'm gonna copy paste all of this inside of it. I cannot copy paste all of it. So let's try. There we go. And then this one there, and basically just doing exactly what they're telling me, I guess. Pressing OK. Okay. And then we're gonna go to details, and let's see. Now that we have that, let's take a look at the event data that is valuable to us. The parent image. It's getting a bit weird because I'm looking at stuff I'm not going to use for anything, but let's just see the parent image there. It does point to Christmas.exe and true, and the process ID and the key valuable for follow-up research. Okay, so 3008. So we get some information. Command line key shows which command was run in detail. Command line there. Sure, there is something right there. It's event log showing us what happened. That's great. And UTC time, the key essential for time framing malware operations. So we'll see UTC. I think I see that. Maybe on the system. There we go. Yeah, that's the time. So all of this is something that is used in forensics, and never gonna give up. So it seems like that we, learned a few things about this part here. I think, in all honesty, I think this is a bit messy. I don't really think that they should have stopped getting answers in the end. Would be nice to have one more questions for some things to find here to focus a bit more. But all in all, learning about forensics is a difficult thing to teach, especially in one of those fast rooms like Advent of Cyber. So just want to say for now, we done, we did it, we completed it. We learned something about how to find things and look for things and registry keys and so on about malware. So I really hope tomorrow is going to be a really, really good room, like today and the other days. And like every day, I want to say,